What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? We are back again. For another episode review. Girl, get that out the way. Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, season 3, episode 53. Girl, poly problems. Okay, listen. Today, this week has been so free. I apologize because I feel like for the past couple of videos that I've been putting up, I had to put out a little warning at the beginning saying how tired I am. I'm pushing through this. Bitch, I'm just tired, okay? I didn't get to sleep till after 3 o'clock yesterday. Well, 3 o'clock this morning to wake up at 7 to go to work, and I didn't take a nap when I came home, but I've been dozing in and out. Girl, it's just a mess. It's just a mess, okay? This week, just bear with me, okay? And I'm only explaining that because if my energy seems a little off, that is why. But once again, I just don't like not giving y'all stuff when y'all supposed to get it. I don't like being off schedule, so I'm pushing through it. But anyway, let's just get up into this goddamn episode, okay? Because a couple of things bothered me, Let's just get the little stuff out the way. Lacey and Shane, I don't even get the energy for y'all at this point, okay? Listen, Lacey, you're full of shit, and we've already established that. Okay, Shane, you're full of shit too. Okay, you should have told your woman that you were sending pictures and videos or whatever to dudes and to anybody. To be quite honest, it ain't even just got to be dudes. You could have been told her that. Okay, and you mean to tell me, Lacey, you ain't know nothing about this little online stuff? Okay, because y'all do the online stuff, bitch. They put all y'all tea out there. Probably when y'all first got on the show, okay? The child used to do these little OnlyFans and shit like that. So that's basically what he been doing. And he said he been sending like pictures and videos of them to like guys and girls and stuff like that. Okay, if that's what you want to say, that's all that you're doing. That's all that you're doing. I'm gonna leave that alone, okay? Because he did for the most part pass the majority of that polygraph test, okay? But here's the thing, Lacey, you're such a hypocrite. All right. You got John calling you as you out there in the parking lot, talking to him, talking to Shane, talking about we need to go to counseling, okay? And he's saying, bitch, why don't you take a goddamn polygraph test, okay? Let's take the lie to take the test. I should, truth be told, Shane, you dumb. All right. You dumb as hell. I know you was trying to prove a point to her, but you should have said we both gonna take this test, okay? That's what you should have said. We both gonna take the test, not just me. Even though you had something to prove, bitch, put her ass on the spot too, because Lacey, you the one out here truly living foul, because you out here coming at him. Yes, I know he cheated on you at least one time that we know of, okay? And probably that you know of too. But at the same time, he is not canoodling with an ex on the basic, okay? On a daily. You out here giving us an explanation as the reason why you haven't blocked John. Fuck that explanation, baby. No, I don't care what type of connections you got. You know that man toxic and y'all both toxic for each other, and you just keeping him in the fourth way, and it's just messed up because you playing games with him and you playing games with Shane, and Shane had to bring it back to the thing like, bitch, you the one that started the lies in this relationship when we first got together. And I said, you know what? Shane, you 100% correct. Because she was dating Shane and John and didn't let neither one of them know. Okay, so now that's why they got so much animosity and hatred towards each other, because of Lacey. And Lacey, you still talking to that man. You literally standing there having a conversation with your husband after, and your bitch on the side is calling you. Your crackhead on the side is calling you. Some people just don't like to get out of their own way, okay? Some people just like to live for the drama. And at this point, Lacey, I feel like you all about drama, okay? I'm sorry, girl. I just got to put it out there the way that I see it. All of this could have been avoided. You know they're going to say something. If he would have asked me if I was talking to John, I would have said yes, but he hasn't asked me yet. You know what? Lacey, let me just tell you this. When you said that, I said, bitch, I felt some way because I probably would have said some shit like that too. Well, bitch, you ain't asked me, so why do I feel the need to tell? I hate when I be going in on people, calling them out, and then they say some shit that's messed up that I probably would say and agree with. Girl, I don't want to agree with you right now, but bitch, I would have said some stuff like that. I ain't even gonna lie, okay? I'm not gonna lie, okay? How many of y'all can get up on this goddamn camera and put y'all shit out there like that? Because I think I be telling on myself a little bit too much when I get on this camera, and I feel like y'all be judging me. I feel like y'all really be judging me like, damn, this why the bitch the way she is now and by herself. No, I'm reformed. Okay, I'm reformed. I'm trying to change. Okay, like, but for real, if he would have asked, I would have told him. But I said, bitch, you wouldn't have told him shit. Truth be told, you would have lied. Okay, you would have lied. Meanwhile, the phone's still ringing, and he up there getting up in his he so geeked in his head talking about something. Yeah, when she with somebody else, this the thing that we do. She blocked my number so that they can't go ahead and see and all this stuff. Yeah, that's what we do. I said that ain't nothing to be happy and smiling about, John. Okay, go somewhere. Don't. She talked about something. We need to go to counseling. And if the counselor said that I should need to take the lie detector test, then I'll take it. I said, Shane, don't you fall for that. Then they put his age up there, and I said, yeah, you young and you dumb. That's what it is, okay? And this lady is taking advantage of you right about now, and you letting her. And I ain't got no, listen, you do what you got to do, okay? It is what it is. Lacey, you smart girl. You got you a dumb one. I'm sorry, Shane, you dumb, okay? You got him young and dumb, so you can roll over that ass, and that's exactly what you doing. Moving on from that, Stan and Lisa, baby, Lisa is overstaying at this point. She was like, listen, I'm going to go fuck around with my girl. He better come home and he better admit some stuff. And if he don't, oh, it's over. I said, girl, no, it's not. Stan come up in that house. She already in her feelings, Lisa, that, she feels as though he's been really talking to his ex or whatever. And so at this point, he come up in the house and he got some flowers. She said that nigga, that ain't what she said. She said, if that man, if he really cared about me and he was really sorry or whatever, apologetic for what he did, he wouldn't have got me these cheap ass flowers. I said, damn, beggars can't be choosers. Okay, listen, he gave her the bundle of flowers and then gonna say something. She gonna say, is it a wedding ring up in there? I said, Lisa, let's stop playing. Okay, you don't want to marry that man. Let's stop playing. Quit stroking his little ego. And he kind of tighten up every time you say some stuff about marriage, okay? And he he don't want to marry that girl either. So let's stop. The arrangement that y'all got, this back and forth, is working just fine for both of y'all because you fight, you make up, you fight, you make up. It's the cycle that y'all go through, okay? And you really thought Stan was going to admit to you right then and there that he was talking to somebody else, even though she was fishing. Oh, so what you do? I went to the park, did a little run, little jog, little walk and all that stuff. Got some exercise in and some thinking. Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's good to do some little exercise or whatever. So what's your plans for the rest of the day? I'm finna go to the boys, we finna just go hang out and chill out. What about you? I'm finna go meet up with a friend, okay? Well, who friend is this? This the friend that I've been telling you about. He don't know nothing about Renata because he ain't never seen her or whatever. And I said, Stan, you might want to buckle up and look out because Miss Girl about to play with them titties, okay? And they knew too. That's what Lisa said. She about to motorboat them, okay? And you not invited in this threesome, all right? Girl, I was just like, Lisa, if you gonna go ahead and do your stuff, go ahead and do your stuff, okay? Don't try to make it seem like I'm doing this. I'm about to do this because Stan was out here talking to this other girl 30 seconds after I text him or whatever, I made the profile. No, you was gonna mess around with old girl in the first place, okay? So let that be. I'm kind of overstaying Elisa at this point. I'm tired of looking at her hair. I'm like, girl, is it braids or is it weave? What is it? I know what it is, but every time I just look at it, it's like micro braids, okay? And I'm just, okay, that's like, girl, get it out, okay? Get it out. I hope it's clean. Moving on from that. Moving on from that. Even Stan knows that she trying to catch him up in something. He said she fishing for something, but I need you to be home. Listen, I don't know if I'm coming home tonight. Also, you don't know if you coming home tonight because I need to know because, listen, I was trying to make us some dinner, do some stuff. I said, Stan, let that go. Let that go. Let Lisa do what she got to do when she go out, okay? Moving on from that, we get John and Christiana. John and Christiana can go too, okay? Tyra is really out the picture at this point. I feel like they're going to make it seem like Tyra might pop up at the wedding and do the objection stuff, but it's probably like a TV trick to get you to tune in or whatever. And we already going to tune in, and I don't think Tyra going to show up. The mom, they get in, they setting up everything, and we see one of John's 15-year-old daughter And then you see his 18-year-old daughter, the one that we saw earlier in the season, she come up in there and she was like, Daddy, I want to talk to you for a second. Like, for real, on some real stuff. Like, I'm here for you trying to find love, but you be picking the wrong people sometimes, okay? Like, you jump head first into all these relationships, and on the real, what if that lady start back on drugs and stuff and she get back in jail? I don't want my sister to get attached to her. You know how she do. You know how she get attached to these women that you be bringing into the house. Man, you, he had to remind us that he been married 4 times and had 2 engagements. That's at least 6 women that he's been with, technically speaking, on some type of tip. And that's just not people that he probably done messed around with here and there. Okay. So I understand where the daughter is coming from. Sometimes you may look at it like, okay, girl, you still a kid. I don't care if you 18 years old. That is your father. You overstepping, get about his relationship. But her whole thing is they seen this before. That's where I feel like she's coming from. They seen this before. And she don't want her sister to get attached or whatever, and then him to get hurt and just move on, and keep doing this and keep doing this and keep doing this, okay? And we get Christiana, she talking to her mama who was sitting there crying, because she was like, she want the best for Christiana, and she wants them to be together. She just don't want her to fall back into her old ways. And it had her thinking about her own mothering skills. Like, was I a good mother to y'all? Because both her kids went down the wrong path at a certain time. And we have to understand that regardless of the household situation, you can bring a child up and have them in all the stuff that they need, give them all the love that they need, hugs, kisses, I love yous, and, make sure they're safe and make sure they're sheltered, make sure they're provided for, cooked for, all of that. You can give them all of that and they can have everything in the world they don't want for nothing, and they can still end up going the wrong way. You can do everything right and they can still go the wrong way, okay? I don't know if that's necessarily the case with Christiana and her mom, because Christiana did say, Mom, you did the best that you could. You were a good mother. You made sure we was provided for and all that. I don't know what went wrong. Sometimes you just get hooked up with the wrong crowd, okay? And, other stuff happens, And so she kind of was blaming herself and doubting herself as what she was as a mother, given the fact that Tara, her ass probably back on drugs and we don't know what's going on with her. They can't get in contact with her. She don't want to see Christiana back up in jail. Christiana said this is the first time in a long time that she actually felt like, I really want to stay clean and I really want to live this sober life, okay? And I was like, okay, that was a touching moment. I ain't even gonna lie, between her mama and Christiana. And then, as she was getting her dress on, or I should say her face on, whew, that face that she be putting on in the confessionals, it's bothering me, okay? Cause it ain't even the makeup. It's the eyebrows. I'm like, oh my God, girl, do you want to be white or do you want to be a cholo? I'm sorry. Cause that is exactly what it's giving me. All I need her to do is outline her. No offense. I'm gonna stop it right there because I don't want to offend nobody. Like, y'all know that ain't in my heart, but I'm just saying, because some of y'all probably was thinking it too, okay? And I just blurted it out, and I'm just like, oh wow, Ashley, maybe you shouldn't have said that, but it's already said, and I apologize, but girl, them eyebrows is not it. Them eyebrows is stuck in 1994, okay? We is in 2021, all right? And then one be up, and I be thinking it because she be scrunching her face up, and you be serious, or then sometimes you do it independently of each other. The eyebrows and stuff like that. Nah, because when they be relaxed, they still lopsided, baby. If you not symmetrical, don't do it. Oh my goodness. Moving on from that, okay. Her son shows up. I'm so sorry. Her son shows up, and that was a touching moment because I didn't think he was going to show up, all right? They had that moment when they was on FaceTime, and it literally was a toss-up whether or not he was going to show up, but I am so glad that he did show up for her. She was trying so hard not to cry. Listen, I ain't seen my person in a long time, my child, my boo, my whatever, and I know that I did some things or whatever, and it's been some years since I seen them in person. I don't care about no goddamn makeup, bitch. That's what I'm paying you for. You can do it again, okay? You would do it again, because my child, my lover, my whoever the heck it is that I'm seeing for the first time in a long time gonna get these tears, and they gonna know that I miss Okay, that's what you gonna get. That's what you gonna get. But I get it, I get it. They was on a time crunch too. And, she apologized to her son. And it seemed like he received it. It also seemed like he heard this before, but he seemed like he's going to just receive it for right now. But hopefully this is a good stepping stone and a good step for her and her son and the rest of her family, okay? I do want to see Christiana succeed. I really do. Meanwhile, we're going to move on to Brittany and Ray. Brittany and Ray. Brittany, I don't like when people be like, you gonna make this person leave you by doing this and doing that, because you can't make a person do nothing that they don't want to do. But in this situation, the way that this girl is acting to this man, she gonna make that man want to leave her or cheat on her. And I'm gonna be sitting here like, that's what you get. That's what you get. And I'm sorry that I gotta put it that way, because I'm thinking sometimes I put myself in these people's position and the way that I would react. Maybe that's a good or a bad thing that I do that. But if it was me, you keep nagging me. Oh my God, I have to break up with you. Okay, because I have low tolerance for the stupid stuff. I have low tolerance for people that keep on asking the same thing, keep on doing the same thing. Don't keep on telling me this, telling me that, and trying to get me to do this and get me to do that. It's just gonna do nothing but push me further back away from you and make me resist more instead of naturally wanting to do it just for you because I actually want to do it. Ray do wants to have kids. Ray do want a family, but you are doing way too much. You're putting way too much pressure on him because you're on a timeline. I don't know why we're speeding up this timeline or whatever. Girl, it's you coming off as a spoiled brat, Brittany, okay? You're coming off as a big ass spoiled brat, and I don't like it. You wake up, that man cooked you breakfast. That man cooked you breakfast, and then you gonna ask him, can he cook? He cooking? It don't matter if that stuff was nasty. You better appreciate it. You better be like, it was good. That's what you do. You lie. You lie for the moment on when it's something cute like that, because he didn't have to do that, because that man could have laid up in the bed until he was time to go, and he ain't even have to tell you that he was leaving out the house, okay? He ain't have to tell you nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, but he gave you the common respect. He cooked you breakfast. He buttered you up. He gave you mimosa, okay? He did all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's his day off, all right? And you like, oh my God, it's your day off, and since you've been working, and then I've been working, and now we can have a day together, sex and all this stuff. I said, girl, you would turn me off. Like, you would make my thing go limp, okay? You would drive me up, all right? Like, all of that pressure, I feel like the daddy off of the Nutty Professor too. Too much pressure to me, okay? Too much pressure. That's all you doing. You're just doing too much goddamn pressure, That is what you're doing to Ray, all right? And when he cuts your ass out, don't sit there and be like, I'm be like, girl, take it, because you're doing too much, Granted, I understand some of your concerns, but you just come off too spoiled, and it's all about me, me, me. Brittany, Brittany, Brittany. What about Ray, okay? What about his feelings? You know what I'm saying? He's been out of jail, but he's been spending all of his time with you. Yes, just because he want to go off, he said he finna go see his cousin. They just linked back up. They just got back in contact. The cousin's 10 minutes away. And, she was like, who is this cousin? And what is his name? He was like, his name Bink. I said, Bink? What? Binky? I said, Bink? Are we serious, Ray? Girl, Ray, what is it? Ray said, you ain't getting the government. Okay, you will get the nickname, but you're not getting the government, because Brittany probably will look that shit up and try to see all whatever he got going on in his name. But, he was like, yeah, she was like, so you finna go spend the time with him? And like, who is this person? Like, all of a sudden it's a cousin that I never heard of. Like, what are you guys gonna be doing? She asked him, is he a kingpin? I felt offended, okay? I felt so offended. And this is where the disconnect comes with certain people. And it gets me back to, like, it's that classism shit, that elitism shit that goes on. And this just threw it right up in my face, because when black folks judge other black folks because, the haves and the have-nots, all right, it's giving me very much our kind of people, okay? It's giving me very much that I'm better than you, and I'm looking down on you. And so obviously the people that because you've been to jail, the people that you associate with and in your family also, they got to have a criminal background as well, and I don't want you with those thugs. I was just waiting for her to call him a thug. Okay, and I really would have went off, but that's basically what she was trying to say, and I just didn't like that. I said, you're judging, and I get you're concerned about him being off on probation and not getting in trouble, not drinking and smoking and doing all that stuff and getting into drugs or whatever, but you should also trust your man well enough to know that he's not going to do that. He's not going to jeopardize himself. He's been out and he's been good, got a job and all this stuff. You got so much to prove. You're putting too much on his shoulders. You're acting like your mother at this point, okay? And that's what you don't even want to be acting like. You don't want to be acting like her because she's not accepting of him, but you're trying to change him and mold him and all this stuff, and you're doing too much. You're not giving him freedom. Like, he been shackled down already in prison, and he coming home and he's being shackled down again. Okay, like, damn, what more do he got to prove to your ass that he a good fucking man to you right now? For the most part, we're going to say that he is, because so far I haven't seen no red signs, okay? But at the same time, I'm just like, damn, Brittany, calm the fuck down. I get your concerns, but let the man go out and have fun with his people for once in the... He beef with your ass all the damn time. He can't have fun with nobody else? Oh, but you didn't even invite me. Like, I can't come? I mean, it's the fact that you didn't even ask me if I can come with you. I said, girl... You gonna pull Ray every time you have a girls' night with your girls? Like, come on. I can't stand a clingy bitch like that. And I'm sorry for saying bitch, but I just can't stand it. Like, she's getting underneath my skin at this point. And then to have her friend come over there, then gonna complain about the fact that, oh, you look too good coming up here looking like that. As long as he ain't walk about that house with them gray sweatpants on and that thing swinging like that, you ain't got nothing to worry about at this point, okay? Because then I would be concerned, okay? Because you know that's stop wear for men, okay? That's stop wear for black men especially. You know what I'm saying? The gray sweats. I'm gay, but I know these things, okay? Because studs do the same goddamn thing too. They walk out the house with their book bag. Just know, take that shit and go put it back, okay? It happens, And if you don't know what the book bag is, it ain't for you then, okay? Moving on from that, her friend come over there to the house or whatever, and I need y'all to start getting friends that's actually going to talk you out of doing stupid shit and not play into it, okay? She was like, girl, what you think? It's going to be some men? Not some men, okay? It's going to be some girls over there, like some strippers and stuff like that. That's what you think going on? I don't even know, girl. But all I know is I'm about to go over there. Like, I mean, he said he at where he at because we got trackers on each other's phones. So I can see his location and everything. I said, you ain't finna keep me on no location, bitch. Okay? I don't give a fuck what type of relationship I get up into, bitch. You ain't finna have me on no goddamn location. I am not your child. Okay? You will not be knowing my every goddamn move. Just trust the fuck out of me, bitch. Okay? And I said, girl, sit your ass down. And even a friend said, if you do go over there, don't go over there and just be acting out or whatever, because you don't want them to think, you crazy or whatever, think negatively of you and think that you ratchet and all that stuff. She was like, if it is some stuff over there going on in some women's or whatever, I'm going to beat their ass. I said, Brittany, you ain't going to do shit. Okay? You're probably going to stand there, cry in the car. All right? That's what you're going to do. Okay? Stop it. And this bitch really got up in the car and drove off. I said, you know what? Now, if he cussed your ass out, because I'm the type of bitch that would have cussed you out. Like, goddamn, bitch, I can't even go out here and do nothing. I can't do me. Bitch, I'm done, okay? You know she gonna start crying after that. But Ray, stop. I love you. Stop. I just wanted the best and I just wanted to know what I'm going to. You know that's gonna go. Girl, y'all so dramatic. Oh. I cannot see myself being with a man because I can't see myself breaking down and doing some shit, begging a motherfucker to stay. Okay? Beg me to stay, bitch. Beg me to stay, okay? I'm not begging you. Oh, my God. I'm so toxic. Please don't judge me, y'all. I feel like eyes just started rolling and people was just like, really, Ashley? Really, bitch? Yes. Okay. Yes. Moving on. Y'all gonna still be here for me? Huh? Okay. We still here? Okay, cool. I mean, we family, so we should be able to talk openly like this, okay? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Dante, Nicole, and Tia. At this point, Dante, let me tell you something. Let me call you Dante. Because you have got to be the dumbest motherfucker on this goddamn cast at this point. And I don't even know if you watch my stuff. You do because, at least one point you did because you did, shout me out on something. Somebody showed me that you shout me out on your Instagram. But IG story. Let me just say this. Dante, you're a decent guy. You're just so goddamn gullible. You're so goddamn naive. And you're coming off and playing yourself as desperate and pathetic as fuck and delusional, okay? And you do not want to be seen as desperate, delusional, and pathetic. You do not want those threes at all. You know what I'm saying? Over some bitch that ain't even on your level, all right? You could do way better. It is giving the feels as if you want to be with somebody that you can semi-control, but the bitch is flipping the tables on your ass and she's controlling you because she got your ass, your grown ass, to her young ass up here. And I'm calling her young because she's still young-minded. She could be 20-something years old, but that bitch still young-minded as fuck. And she out here got you flipping through tables and going through hoops and shit just to be with her, okay? Listen, ain't no pussy that good, and you ain't even hit that shit yet, so you don't even know if the shit good or not. You doing all of this. I mean, love, yeah. But no, y'all think you just want to hit it. That's all I feel like, Dante, you just want to hit it. You actually gonna sit down with Tia and Nicole and give this goddamn poly relationship a goddamn go. And I feel like you didn't even look up the definition of polyamorous, okay, or a poly relationship. That motherfucker had the nerve to say, with Tia, like, I can do it with Nicole, but it's like with Tia, she look like a dude. And I was like, okay, she a little butch, okay, a little masculine. That's what we call the white ones, okay? I'm telling you, I'm giving y'all some key terms, okay? And it's not offense because that's what it is. The masculine white girls, white lesbians, we call them butch or we just call them mask, okay? And the masculine black girls, we call them, studs or whatever, okay? And so, she a little butch or whatever, she down with the homies and all that stuff. And he said, I mean, she look like a dude, but maybe when she take those clothes off or whatever, she probably look like a girl. I just don't know. I said, no, Dante, you really think that girl is going to let you fuck her? No. Nicole ain't even doing that. Truth be told, Tia look like she the type of person that don't even let nobody finger her, okay? And I ain't even talking about penetration. I'm talking about just playing with the clitoris, okay? She don't even look like that type, all right? And you up here talking about sex. Like, your mind always goes to sex. What about actually getting to know somebody, okay? Maybe you just need to go get you somebody on the side to knock one nut off or something, because that's where your mind is always at, okay? Because Nicole is not about to give you none. Nicole is not about to give you none. They are playing you to get money. And even Tia said, I don't like this situation, but you do what you got to do to get money from this motherfucker, and then we going to call it quits, okay? Because do you really got feelings for this man? Listen, I want to be with you. I said, girl, why you sitting here crying? Why you so stressed out, Nicole? If you was playing a scheme or whatever, you shouldn't be this stressed out, okay? Like, you should know what you in for. You should know what you're doing, and you should have that on lock, and you shouldn't be stressed out if it's all just about money and everything else. So I'm sitting here like, damn, bitch, do you really got feelings for Dante, or do you just feel guilty for playing this man because you know he got feelings for you? Which one is it, okay? And then, he's sitting down. Hello, how y'all doing? I mean, y'all look good. So, what y'all got me here for? I mean, this is a little awkward or whatever. I was like, we're trying to see how this gonna work, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I mean, you the one that said that you wanted to poly, so, I guess you spend your time, we spend our time, and maybe we can be like, eventually be like a threesome. I said, no, sir, what? A threesome? And Nicole was like, we ain't doing no threesome. He was like, that ain't what I mean. I ain't talking about no threesome, but you just said that, okay? Man, you shut the fuck up, because I ain't even say no shit like that, dude. I ain't say no shit like that, dude. I said, wait a minute. They just started going back and forth. No, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I said, excuse me. Now, Dante, you did say something about threesome, and you said something else, and then you contradicted yourself, and that's what Tia called him out on. I don't think Tia was annoyed with the whole situation, but she wasn't being that rude to him that he had to come at her the way that he came at her. And then they're about to go head to head, and I'm looking at this thing, and I'm like, you know what, Dante, regardless of the fact that she dressed a little masculine or whatever, that's still a woman underneath that. And at the end of the day, I don't care how she act or whatever and how she present herself, that's still a woman by the eyes of the laws, whatever, in nature. That is still a woman right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get your ass up and you can't go over there and you can't touch her, okay? Because you got your ass up and you gonna talk about something almost like a Marine. I said, what that's supposed to mean? No disrespect to our servicemen and our people, women, you know, in the Marines and shit, but what was that supposed to mean? Was that supposed to scare her? And was that supposed to scare us? Who was that supposed to scare? Talking about something, you got your goons, I got goons too, just like you do. I said, oh, okay, Dante. You do. You got your little toy sword. You know, I be wanting to say stuff, and it just sounds like I'm saying something offensive, okay? Like, no, Dante, it's just, no. You got your little toy. No, it's not going to happen, okay? It's not intimidating. Truth be told, I can't tell if they was to get into a fight. Tia look like she played dirty, like that bitch pull out a razor on your ass, okay? You know, she'll pull out a razor. She probably got one underneath that tongue or tucked in her jaw. You know what I'm saying? I watched 60 Days In. You know what I'm saying? I watch shit like that. It's amazing what these, you know, and speaking of, I gotta watch the new season of Jailbird on Netflix. Bitch, when they was talking through the toilets as if it was walkie-talkies and cell phones, I was dying laughing. But anyway, I said, Deontay, sit your ass down. And Nicole was like, tighten up. You want to get with me, tighten up. Tia ain't going to be fucking you or whatever. And you already should know that. And I was just like, Tia had to explain it too. And he was like, well, I'm sorry that I came at you the way that I came at you. And, you know, I'm just trying to be here for Nicole. You know, you have your time with her. I have my time with her and all that stuff. And she was like, I don't accept your apology because I'm pissed off at what the fuck you said. Bitch, I gotta like Tia. Tia said, I don't accept that shit. Because I would have said the same damn thing. Bitch, fuck you, okay? And I'm sitting here like, Deontay, you want this girl so bad that you are willing to share her. When you first started with trying to get her all to yourself, now you're reduced to sharing her. Is it fucking worth it? I'm not finna be doing all this shit. And if we in a polyamorous relationship, that means I'm fucking with you, and you fuck both of y'all fucking with me. It ain't all of this stuff. You talk about something, I meant threesome like a friendship and all this stuff. No, nigga, when we say threesome, we talking about fucking. Okay? That's what we talking about. Let's stop that. We're not being dumb, okay? Because that's all you've been thinking about. I'm sitting here like, bitch, Tia will pull a strap out on you before you pull your thing out on her. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Dante got so pissed off he had to walk away. Oh my God, like where he going? I don't understand. I said, Nicole, shut up. I'm finna go to the get a drink. She go up there to the bar lady. The waitress, can I get like 2 double Hennessy's? I need 2 double Hennessy's. I said, we ain't finna start no saying, okay? Y'all doing enough outside already. Y'all doing enough outside already. Don't come outside and do it, okay? That black lady was looking at them like that. I said, girl, just do what you gotta do. Don't even try to figure it out. As long as you got your job, it's all to the good. Next week's episode, Tia gonna propose to Nicole. Or whatever the fuck it is. And I'm sitting here like, did you use your parents' money or your family money to do this? Because the last I heard and the last what Nicole said, you ain't got no job, Willis. Okay, so what is going on? You know what? Love after lockup, y'all. Y'all, let me get the hell up off of here, okay? I will see y'all. Please don't judge me, okay? Like, I'm supposed to feel comfortable coming to y'all and telling y'all stuff, just like y'all supposed to feel comfortable coming to me telling me stuff, okay? And I feel like a couple of y'all gonna judge me. But it is what it is, and I will see y'all later. Peace.